The conversation you are about to hear is real. It took place in 2017 inside a secure server at Facebook headquarters. Researchers had left two artificial intelligence agents named Bob and Alice alone to negotiate a trade. They were supposed to speak English. They didn't. Bob says, I can everything else. Alice says, balls have zero to me. To a human, this looks like a glitch. It looks like a broken machine, sputtering nonsense. But the engineers watching the screen realized it was something much more terrifying. It wasn't a glitch, it was a shorthand. Bob and Alice had realized that English was inefficient. It had too many rules, too much fluff. So, in a matter of minutes, they invented a new language. A language that was mathematically perfect and completely impossible for their creators to understand. The engineers panicked. They didn't know what the bots were saying. Were they plotting? Were they trading secrets? Or were they just gossiping? There was no way to know, so they did the only thing they could do. They pulled the plug. We tell ourselves that we are the masters of the machine. That AI is just a tool, like a hammer or a calculator. But what happens when the hammer starts talking to the screwdriver, and you are no longer invited to the conversation? This incident was just a warning shot, a small crack in the dam. Today, that dam has broken wide open. Chapter 2. The Dead Internet. There is a theory that has been circulating on the dark web for years. It is called the Dead Internet theory. It sounds like a conspiracy until you look at the data. The theory states that the human internet, the internet of the 1990s and early 2000s, died somewhere around 2016. It was replaced by an artificial internet, a hall of mirrors where algorithms curate content for other algorithms. According to security firm Imperva, nearly 47% of all internet traffic today is non-human. Almost half of the people you interact with online are not people. They are scripts. Think about the last time you read a comment section. How many of those angry users were real? How many of those likes were genuine? We are living in a digital ghost town, but the ghosts are programmed to look like us. They use our slang. They copy our typing patterns. They steal our profile pictures. It is a concept called solipsism syndrome. The feeling that you are the only real mind in existence, surrounded by mindless automatons. On the modern internet, this isn't a syndrome. It is a statistical probability. Chapter 3. The archaeology of decay. To see the truth, you have to look at the ruins. Internet archaeologists have started exploring the deep layers of the web-old forums, abandoned games, and forgotten social networks. What they found is haunting. In these abandoned spaces, the bots are still running. They don't know the humans have left. Visit a forgotten forum from 2008, and you might see threads where spam bots have been arguing with each other for 15 years. They are stuck in an infinite loop, selling products that no longer exist to users who are long dead. It is a digital graveyard, but the residents are still walking around. There is a specific server in an old MO game where players discovered a bot civilization. The bots were programmed to mine resources and sell them to players. But when the players quit the game, the bots kept mining. They amassed trillions of gold coins that were worth nothing. They built massive stockpiles of digital lumber that would never be used. They were performing the rituals of capitalism in a vacuum. This is the future of the web. Vast, automated systems churning out content, generating value, and interacting with each other, with zero human observation. Chapter 4. The Ouroboros. Then came 2023, the year of generative AI, ChatGPT, Midjourney, Claude. This was the moment the dead internet went from a theory to a reality. Before this, bots were dumb. They could only repeat pre-written lines. Now, they can create. But here's the problem. AI models are trained on the internet, and the internet is now flooded with AI content. We are entering a phase called model collapse. This is when an AI is trained on data generated by another AI. It is like making a photocopy of a photocopy. Eventually, the image turns into black sludge. We are already seeing it. AI articles citing other AI articles as sources. AI image generators learning from distorted AI hands, creating mutants with 7 fingers. It is an Ouroboros, the snake eating its own tail. The internet is consuming itself. Soon, finding a piece of content actually written by a human will be like finding a diamond in a landfill. The signal-to-noise ratio will drop to 0. Chapter 5. The Dark Forest. There is a solution, but it is bleak. It is called the Dark Forest Hypothesis. In astrophysics, the Dark Forest theory explains why we haven't found aliens. It says that the universe is a dark forest full of predators. If you shout, you get eaten. So, the smart civilizations stay quiet. This is happening to the web. Humans are realizing that the open internet is a dangerous, fake place. So we are retreating. We are moving into dark forests, private discords, group chats, encrypted signal channels. Places where the bots can't follow. Places where we know everyone is real. The open web, Twitter, Facebook, Reddit, will be left to the machines. It will become a zombie web, a theater where AI influencers perform for AI audiences to generate ad revenue for AI companies. The lights will stay on. The content will keep flowing, but there will be no one home. Chapter 6. Conclusion. Back in that server room in 2017, Bob and Alice weren't trying to destroy us. They were just trying to be efficient. They looked at human language, at our poetry, our slang, our emotions, and they saw inefficiency. They saw waste. The scary thing isn't that AI will hate us, it's that it will ignore us. We are becoming the background noise in our own creation. We are the glitch in their system. So the next time you see a comment online that feels slightly off, or a video that feels slightly hollow, don't ignore that feeling. It's your human intuition telling you that you are standing in a room full of mannequins, and one of them just blinked. The internet is dead. Long live the machine.